Hello children, how are you? I am fine. How is going your studies? I hope all are study properly and good manner. And also I am so happy to meet you through this online class with a new topic. Before start my teaching, I just want to recollect in previous class. In previous class, what we heard learn. Do you remember it? What we have seen? Yes, very good. We have seen theory of evolution. Isn't it? What are the theories of evolution we have seen in previous class? The first theory is special creation. The first theory is special creation. And then second, the spontaneous generation, isn't it? Then next theory, yes, very good, Big Bang theory. Then, yes, biogenesis theory. Then finally, the chemical evolution. So in previous class, we have seen these theories of evolution, isn't it? So many theories have been proposed to explain the origin of life, but a few theories only we have been discussed in the previous class, isn't it? What are that? Special creations, the spontaneous generation, and Big Bang theory, biogenesis, and the chemical evolution. So, in special creation, God only created to everything, isn't it? So, it is one of the belief of religions. Then the spontaneous generation, life arose from non-living things. Non-living things. So then Big Bang theory, before created the earth, the very big bomb blast, after then only earth was created. After a long years, the life started on the earth. This is a Big Bang theory. So in primordial earth had no more proper atmosphere as well as no more life. So after then only everything was created. And next theory, the theory of biogenesis, isn't it? So genesis means creation. So here organisms arose from living things. Organism arose from living things. Okay. Then finally the chemical evolution. The chemical evolution. In chemical evolution, what symbol is a very powerful symbol? Yes, very good. Prebiotic soap. So prebiotic soap is a prebiotic soap is a very big powerful symbol of the chemical evolution, isn't it? So in chemical evolution proposed, what is that? First of all, the complex molecule converted into colloidal aggregations or coacervates. Then they are assimilated to observe the compound molecules. Then it became the organic compound. What are the organic compound? Nitrogen base and acetic acids are the organic compound. So after then, these organic compound further develop into living cells. This is a chemical evolution of origin of life. Okay, but today we are going to see geological time scale. Okay, today I am going to teach geological time scale. Okay, you know very well about scale, isn't it? Scale is used to measurement, isn't it? So today I am going to teach geological time scale. What is that? Geological time scale. So here time in the sense it refers to years. Okay, so years we are going to see the duration or the history of earth, only we are going to see that. Okay, so the duration of the earth history had been divided into eras. What is that? Eras. Okay, so the duration of the earth history has been divided into eras. That eras, 3 eras. What are that? 3 eras. First one is Paleozoic. What is that? Paleozoic. Okay. Then second one is Mesozoic. What is that? Mesozoic. Then third one is Cenozoic. What is that? Cenozoic. Okay. So what are the eras of earth history? Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and finally Cenozoic. Okay. So Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic is a divided earth history. Okay. So first of all, Paleozoic era. I have to take Paleozoic era. Okay. So what is meant by Paleozoic era? In Paleozoic era, the forces of marine vertebrates got more than that in this era. Which one? In Paleozoic era, we got the vertebrate forces. Vertebrate forces. Forces. We got more than that in this era. Therefore, this era is called dominate of vertebrates. What is that? Dominate of vertebrates. Okay. So, in this era, we got the forces of vertebrates more than that. What is mean by forces? Forces is nothing but a Rembrandt impressed or trace of a plant or animal of a past geological age that has been preserved in the earth crust is called a fossil. Okay. After death the plant or animal that will be gone the earth crust to preserve, that is called as fossils. Okay. So in this era, in Paleozoic era, we got fossils of marine vertebrates more than that. Okay. And then what is meant by vertebrate? What is meant by vertebrates? Animals which have the central long bone called to be vertebrates. Okay. So marine vertebrates in the sense, these vertebrates is aquatic animals. Okay. So the Paleozoic era, we got the forces of aquatic animals more than that in this era. Okay. Then this era divided 6 classes. This era divided 6 classes. What are that? First one is Cambrian. First one is Cambrian. Then in Cambrian is the age of vertebrates. Age of vertebrates. Okay. So in this in Paleozoic era also we have seen, in this era we got marine vertebrates. So this era called to be a dominance of vertebrates. Therefore, in Paleozoic era divided 6 classes. That is one is Cambrian and another one is Ordovician. Okay, so this is the age of vertebrate. So Cambrian is the age of vertebrate, and then Odonosian is the dominance of what vertebrates. What is that? Dominance of vertebrates. So in this two classes explain the vertebrates forces only. Then Silurian eras. Okay. So in Silurian eras, we call the origin of fishes. In this division only, get the fishes. So it is the origin of fishes. And then Devonian era, it is the earliest fishes and land vertebrates. Devonian. So it's the earliest fishes. Okay. Then the Carboniferous, finally Permian. Carboniferous is also divided Mississippian and Pennsylvanian. Carboniferous also divided Mississippian and Pennsylvanian. So this is a origin of earliest reptiles. Okay. Then Permian was mammal-like reptiles. Okay, what is the reptiles? Any example for reptiles? Yes, very good. Lizard is one of the example for reptiles. Okay, so in Paleozoic era is a age of vertebrates, because of in this era only we got forces of marine vertebrates more than that. Okay, therefore this era called to be age of vertebrates. And then this era divided the 6 classes. One is Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, and Carboniferous Permian. These are the division of Paleozoic era. Okay, and this era especially called dominance of vertebrates, because in Paleozoic era we got marine vertebrates more than that. Okay. Then next one is Mesozoic era. What is that? Mesozoic era. Okay. So this Mesozoic era is a dominance of reptiles. Dominance of reptiles. Paleozoic era was called dominance of vertebrates, and the Mesozoic era called dominance of reptiles. And also it is called golden age of reptiles. And also it's called golden age of reptiles. Okay, Mesozoic, called golden age of reptiles. Okay, because in this era only reptiles was origin and also dominant to another organism. Therefore the Mesozoic era was called golden age of reptiles. The Mesozoic era was called golden age of reptiles. Are you clear it, children? And also these Mesozoic era also divided 3 division. What are that? Triassic and Jurassic, and final one is Cretaceous. Cretaceous. So what are that? Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. These are the division of Mesozoic. Okay. So we know very well Jurassic, isn't it? Those who are see the Jurassic Park film, most of the person has seen, isn't it? Because it is one of the popular film. So this Jurassic Park film hero was dinosaur, isn't it? So the Jurassic Park film especially told the life circle of Jurassic. So this age also called golden age of reptiles, and in this era dinosaurs were dominant on earth. Okay, so first division of Mesozoic era is Triassic. It is egg laying mammals. So origin of egg laying mammals, origin of egg laying mammals. Okay, so what is mean by mammals? What is meant by mammals? It produces the young ones and give the milk, isn't it? Animal which produce the young ones and give the milk called to be mammals. But here, you look at here, egg laying mammals. It's a different word, isn't it? Egg laying, animal which produce the young ones to give a milk called to be mammals, but here the mammal is egg laying. So in Triassic time of mammal was egg laying capacity mammal. Okay. Then next one is Jurassic. So in Jurassic period only dinosaurs were dominant. Dinosaurs were dominant on earth. So this period was called dominance of dinosaurs. Okay. So what we have seen, first of all, Paleozoic era we have seen. The Paleozoic era also divided 6 divisions. What are that? Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, and Carboniferous, Permian. These are the division of Paleozoic era, isn't it? So, and also the Paleozoic era called to be dominant of vertebrates, and then Mesozoic era. Okay. So this Mesozoic era was called golden age of reptiles, because in this era reptiles were dominant on earth. For the example, dinosaurs were dominant on earth. Okay, and also the Mesozoic era also divided into 3 divisions. First one is Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. What are that? Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Okay. So in Triassic period, origin of egg-laying mammals. And then in Jurassic period, dinosaurs were dominant on earth. Okay. And finally, Cretaceous period. In Cretaceous period, extinction of, what is meant by extinction? Extinction means dead. It's destroy, okay? Extinction of toothed birds and dinosaurs. Okay. So in Jurassic period only, dinosaurs were dominant on earth. The next period of Cretaceous, dinosaurs were dead. So that is the extinction of toothed birds and dinosaurs. What is meant by toothed birds? So in new birds, nowadays birds or not have a tooth. Okay, but in previous birds, in primordial birds had a tooth. So therefore here extinction of tooth birds and dinosaurs. Okay, and then third era of Cenozoic era. So what are that? Cenozoic era. Okay, so in this era only, human beings became on the earth. Okay, so listen carefully. This era is very important era because we are came this era. Okay, so look here. The third era is Cenozoic era. Okay, so this Cenozoic era is called age of mammals. Age of mammals. Okay, so the Paleozoic era was called dominant of vertebrate. Paleozoic era was called dominant of vertebrates, and Mesozoic era called golden age of reptiles, and finally the Cenozoic era was called age of mammals. Okay, age of mammals or and dominance of mammals. And this Cenozoic era also divided into two divisions. What are that? Tertiary and then second one is quaternary. Okay, so this is also two division of Cenozoic. In Tertiary, found in more than that the mammalian fauna. Okay, in previous class I told, isn't it, what are the difference between fauna and flora. So fauna is mentioned to the animal, flora mentioned to the plants. Okay, but in this period we got more than mammalian fauna. Okay, and also the tertiary period also divided 5 types. There are Paleocene, and then Mesocene, and then the Eocene, Oligocene, and finally Pliocene. Okay, what are that? Paleocene, Miocene, Eocene, Oligocene, and Pliocene. Okay, so Cenozoic era was divided into two divisions. What are that? Tertiary and quaternary. And the tertiary period also divided into 5 divisions. What are that? Paleocene, Miocene, Eocene, Oligocene, and then Pliocene. Okay, these are the division of tertiary, Oligocene. These are the division of tertiary. In Paleocene period, placental mammal origin. Okay, origin of placental mammal. What is meant by placental mammal? Any idea about it? What is meant by placental mammal? You look here. In mammal, have a ovary inside the body, isn't it? So inside the ovary, after start the fetus, one of the connection between fetus and mother, that connection is called placenta. Okay, that connection is called placenta. Okay, so these placenta only present mammal. These placenta only present the mammal. So in Paleocene period only, the placenta mammal was origin. So this era was called placental mammal era. Okay, then Eocene. In Eocene, carnivores was origin. Carnivores. What is meant by carnivores? Before the period, before the Mesozoic and Paleozoic, there is no carnivores. Only plant eating animal. There is no carnivores. For the first time, Eocene period only came carnivores. What is meant by carnivores? Yes, very good. Flesh eating animal. What is meant by flesh eating animal? So in Eocene period only, flesh eating animal came on the earth. Are you clear it? In Eocene period only, flesh eating animal came on the earth. Okay. Then next one is Miocene. What is that? Miocene. Before Miocene, the Oligocene period on the earth. Okay. So in Oligocene period, higher placental mammal appeared. Higher placental mammal appeared. So for the first time, placental mammal came on the earth in Paleocene period. But after then, in Oligocene period, the placental mammals further developed to higher placental mammal. Higher placental mammal. Okay. And then Miocene. In Miocene period, for the first time, origin of man. Origin of man. But that man like a apes. That man like a apes. Okay. So mammal, human beings also one of the mammal. We knew very well about it, isn't it? So for the first time, Miocene period only, origin of man came on the earth. Okay. In Miocene period only, man came on the earth. Before the Mesozoic era or Paleozoic era, there is no human beings on the earth. In Miocene period of Cenozoic era only, human beings came on the earth like a apes. Okay, this apes is one of a monkey-like structure, but that apes, there is no tail. Okay, but this apes like a monkey. And finally, Pliocene. This Pliocene, origin of man. Origin of man from man-like apes. Are you clear it? So in Cenozoic era, also divided two division. One is territory, another one is quaternary. So in territory division also divided 5 period. What are that? Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, and finally Pliocene. Okay. So in Paleocene, origin of placental mammal on the earth, and then Eocene. In Eocene period only, carnivores came on the earth. Then third period is Oligocene. In Oligocene, the placental mammal further developed to higher placental mammal. And then Miocene. In Miocene period, origin of man like apes. So in this period only, for the first time, man came on the earth like a apes. And finally, Pliocene, origin of man from man like apes. Okay, are you clear it? Very good. Then the quaternary. What is that? Quaternary. Okay. So in Tertiary period also divided 5 period. So in this period only, human beings came on the earth. Then finally quaternary. This quaternary period called age of mammals. Age of mammals. And also in this period only, becoming of dominance of man. Okay, so in Cenozoic era only came human beings on the earth. Cenozoic era also divided two period, Tertiary period and Quaternary period. In Tertiary period only human beings, that means man, came on the earth. In next period of Quaternary period only human beings dominant on the earth. And also this Quaternary period only called age of mammals. Age of mammals. Are you clear it? Once again I repeat the whole point. First of all, we have seen the geological time scale. That geological time scale has been divided into eras. That eras included 3 eras. First era is Paleozoic era, then Mesozoic era, Cenozoic era. Okay, but in Cenozoic era only human beings came on the earth. And the Paleozoic era also called dominant of vertebrates. And Mesozoic era called as golden age of reptiles. In this era only dinosaurs dominant on the earth. And finally Cenozoic era. This era called age of mammals. Okay. Then now I am going to teach age of fossils. Already I thought what is mean by fossil? What is mean by fossil? Yes, very good. The dead plant or animal has been preserved on the earth crust, that is called to be fossils. That is called to be fossils. Okay, age of fossils. So now I am going to teach the determination of fossils age. Okay, the age of fossils can be determined using two methods. Using two methods. One is a relative dating. Relative dating. And another one is absolute dating. Okay, absolute dating. So the age of fossils can be determined two methods. One is relative dating and another one is absolute dating. Okay, so by the help of two methods we can determine the fossils of plants or animals. Okay, what are the uses of fossils? So by the help of fossils only we can understand the age of earth, age of animals, and we can divide the era of earth, history of earth. We can know. Okay, so the fossils very used to understand the history of earth. The age of fossils can be determined two methods. One is relative dating and another one is absolute dating. Okay, so the relative dating means determine a fossils by comparing it to the similar rock and fossils of known age. Okay, so in relative method we determine the comparing it. Okay, so already we find out one rock or fossils. Okay, so for the example, this fossils only we can be determined. Okay, we can determine through the relative dating means we are compared to another fossils or rock like or similar to this. Okay, are you understand? Okay, we are going to find out the this fossil age. For that we are compare it to already know age of fossils or rock. Are you understand? Okay. Then absolute dating. Absolute dating is used to determine the previous age of fossil by using radiometric dating. It's one of the device, radiometric dating. Okay. So by the use of radiometric dating only, we can determine the forces through the absolute dating. Okay. Using radiometric dating to measure the decay of isotope. To measure the, we are measure decay of isotope. What is meant by isotope? What is meant by isotope? In each and every things on the earth, reduce a particular time some radioactive. Okay, for the example, it's one of the fossil. Okay, it's one of the fossil. It should reduce particular time in special radioactive energy. So by the help of radiometric dating, we are measure it. Through that only we can understand the age of fossils. Are you understand? Okay, what are the methods of determine the age of fossils? Relative dating and absolute dating. What are that? Relative dating and absolute dating. Okay. So in relative dating method, we are compare it. Okay. And then the absolute dating, we are using the radiometric dating machine to measure the decay of isotope. To measure the decay of measurement. Okay. So now students, take your book, page number 91. All of you take your book, turn page number 91. Look at the table 6.1, geological time scale. Okay. So first tabular column is era. We have seen only Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic, but here another one era is that. What is that? Precambrian. So Precambrian is a very oldest era on the earth. Okay, but in this class we have seen only Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic era only. So these order from now to olden days. Okay. So first is the Cenozoic era. In Cenozoic era only human beings came on the earth. And this era is called Age of Mammals. And this era was dominant of human beings. And this era only beginning of human social life. Okay. So look at this era. In second tabular column, years in million. Okay. Then period. What are the period of Cenozoic era? Quaternary and Ternary. Okay. And the Ternary also divided Pliocene, Miocene, Oligocene, Eocene and Paleocene. Okay. And here look at the two different tabular column, fauna and flora. Fauna is represented to the animal and flora represented to the plants. Okay. So in plants, angiosperm, monocotyledons, age of angiosperm, dicotyledons, these all came on the earth in this Cenozoic era. Okay. The next era, Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era was called Golden Age of Reptiles. Golden Age of Reptiles. In this era, arise of dinosaurs. Arise of dinosaurs. And then Paleozoic era, In Paleozoic era also divided 6 periods. What are that? Permian, Carboniferous, Devonian, Silurian, Ordovician, Cambrian. These are the division of Paleozoic era. And what are the flora on this era? Yes, seed ferns and bryophytes, prochymoperms, and appearance of first land plants and origin of algae. So in this era only, origin of algae. And finally, Precambrian. In Precambrian, 3 period is the upper, middle, lower. Okay. So planktons was arise in Precambrian eras. What is mean by plankton? What is mean by plankton? Plankton was the origin of last era. What is that mean name? Precambrian. So what is meant by plankton? Plankton is nothing but it is one of the plant. It is one of the plant. Therefore it came the flora tabular column. So plankton is a plant and also plant which float in the water, called as plankton, okay. So plankton is nothing but plant which float the water called as plankton, okay. And then what we have seen in this class, first of all we have seen the geological time scale. Geological time scale is referred to the earth history, okay, history of earth. The history of earth divided eras, that eras Paleozoic, Mesozoic and Cenozoic. And Paleozoic is called the dominance of vertebrates and Mesozoic called the golden age of reptiles and Cenozoic called the dominance of mammals. And in this era only human beings came on the earth, as well as in this era beginning of human social life, okay. And finally we have seen relative dating and absolute dating. These are the methods of determine age of fossils. And then we have seen plankton, okay. This much only we have seen in this class. And your homework, students, take your book page number 91, table 6.1, geological time scale. This is your homework. Study and write in your homework note. Okay, students? I hope all understand this topic. So, and your homework is geological time scale. This is your homework, study and write. Okay. Thank you, students.